Looks like we're getting a green light for number 185, Kameron Lindsay, Wellsville, Utah, on an Arctic Cat.
Oh, man, I love Kameron. I was just talking to Marshall a minute ago, and because I was talking about, I'm not going to say anything while he's on the starting line. I'm going to brag on him when he's on the hill. And I still think that a haircut would save him a couple of seconds, but that's just me. But Marshall was saying, he's like, he said that? He's like, I don't care. I can't hear him. I don't hear anything he says. So I guess I can say what I want. But anyway, no, Kameron Lindsay, I've been a fan of him since he's in the semi-pros. Just saw so much potential in this racer. And I might have been a little partial because at the time I lived in Cache County. But still, I got the highest hopes for this guy. He's got everything he needs. He just needs to get it all in one spot. He put it in a pretty good place right there at 46.01, starting off the class. 46.01 as we get ready to go with racer number 230 is Blaine Mathews. Spanky on the hill.
This ought to get wild, Kenny. This one ought to get wild. .44.05 for Blaine Mathews. Next on the course, 4:11, Jay Mentaberry, Alpine, Wyoming, on a Skidoo. He'll be followed by Keith Curtis.
Oh, the fugitive found the freaking afterburners right there. Holy smokes.
He looked like he was skipping up that hill, huh?
20 seconds and he's at gate number 7. Holy cow. I don't think he hates the nickname Fugitive, but he really wants to earn the train robber back. He's the one that told me to quit calling him that until he does it again. .43.09 new leader, fast time. Jay Mentaberry out in front, and here we go. Racer number 711, Keith Curtis. Dylan Montana is like, you know what? I like your style, Jay, but sit back and watch this. Holy cow, 40.22 for Keith Curtis, 40.22. Oh, I love the competitive spirit in this association. It is mind-blowing. Racer number 318, Kyle Tapio. And he and Keith, I think, right now are tied for the World Championship. So going into Jackson is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what happens with Kyle Tapio, racer number 318 out of Battleground, Washington, riding Arctic. .41.47 for Kyle Tapio, 41.47. Not too far off Keith Curtis's time right there. Second place right now, 41:47 for Kyle Tapio. Here we go, racer number 15X, West Selby, Granby, Colorado. Off and running right now. Riding Skidoo this year.
West Selby with a 50-52. Here we go, 104, Andy Thomas, Etna, Wyoming on a Polaris. He knows what he's got to do to catch Keith.
And he can do it. He's done it before as well. Let's see what we can do. 4-0-22. 40-22. Keith Curtis sitting on the number 1 spot right now. Boy, he tried to slam the door on the rest of these racers, but they're gunning for him. They're going to try to get it done. He would not respect them if they didn't.
Here we go. We could have a sub 40 time. 37-71.
Oh, man. Woo! Are you kidding me? All right, don't forget the 50-50 is shutting down in 29 minutes. We're going to draw for the pot, so if you want to get in on it, you got to do it now. It's about $3,500 right now, which means I have to do math. Your cut of that is going to be $1,700.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
So over $1,500, we'll put it that way. All right, Andy Thomas out in front right now, and here he is, Jayden Cook. We've got Cash or Crash, but it's all or nothing right here. This is Jayden Cook, racer number 78 out of Ogden. He just puts it all out on the line. He does not sleep at night. If he doesn't, at 47.88. Nicely done, Jayden Cook. First time out this season. Didn't make it to either of the Bear Lake races, but oh boy. All right, here we go. Faith has something to say about our next racer.
Go, Daddy, go!
All right, Cash or Crash, Aaron Sterck, racer number 285 out of Pinedale, Wyoming, riding Skidoo. Faith is cheering him on.
Go, Daddy, go!
Right on. If that doesn't put wind in his sails, there's not a dang thing that will.
Go, Daddy, go!
All right, Aaron Sterck getting it done. He's already up here so close. $51.97 for Aaron Sterck. 51.97 for Aaron Sterck. On the line right now, racer number 313, Brennan Mulvahill, Dawson Creek, British Columbia. He wants to take a little Wyoming gold across the border, and we might just see that happen right here. He has been having a great weekend. Man, oh man. Scott Brennan just been having a good weekend. I'm not going to call him a sleeper because he's made it known that he's in town. He's back, and he's here to win.
Yeah, I wouldn't recognize. Obviously, now I recognize the name, and especially when he pulls up and you see him getting ready to go through the green light, it just kind of gives me the chills because I know he's going to let her rip. Couple bobbles there up on the top side might cost him some time.
Brennan's coming in with a 54.12, 54.12 for Brennan Mulvahill. Racer number 22, Toby Shepherd. No. Jackson, Montana racer. Carving his own name in stone, son of Dave Shepherd, one of the greatest racers that ever lived. Toby keeping the tradition alive, but that is not a typical thing. But guess what? We're at Afton. It is the finals. If you don't put everything you've got into it, then you're doing it wrong, and that is exactly what Toby did right there. Just pinned it, gave it everything he had, did nothing wrong. This hill is just so out of the ordinary. I'm not going to lie. I think his handlebars might need an adjustment. Going to go with racer number 522, Mason Rutledge. Man, I'm having a lot of fun watching this racer. He's out of Rigby, Idaho. I hang out within just a couple of miles of him all the time, and I've never seen him around home. We always just meet up at the races. Just a really great racer. I love watching him.
Hopping over the top of the 42.77, Mason Rutledge, 42.77.
Racer number 2, Tanner Meyers out of Soda Springs, Idaho, riding Skidoo. I am just getting so melancholy right now. Watching him when he was a semi-pro. Now, watching him work on conquering the world. Oh my goodness. How do you recover from that?
Boy, that's just youth and strength and determination, man. That's just...
I hope he hasn't been playing with a Ouija board or anything like that. I hope he didn't make a deal with the devil, because nobody should have survived that.
Oh, I thought he was coming off and going in the trees.
All right, as soon as we get a chance to take a breath, we got some more winners in the 50-50 we're going to announce, but Tanner Meyers coming through the lights at 54.92, 54.92. He's not sure how he survived that. When he went across the finish line, he just laid back and took a breath. I don't think he breathed the entire race. You can hold your breath for a minute. You know what Tanner Meyers feels like as we go now with racer number 112, Justin Thomas, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Once again, I read his resume a lot. He is a X Games silver medalist, your 2015 Racer of the Year, world champion titles. Justin Thomas on the hill, getting it done.
As soon as he's done, we're going to jump into Pro Open Modified. Keith Jackson, Jay Mentaberry, Evan Abshire, Andy Thomas, Aaron Buechelman. First 5 up the hill.
All right, Justin Thomas. 41.65. Let's try 41.65. All right, just quick reminder, all racers from this point on, we're getting a pretty good jump there on the starting line. You remember, it is your responsibility to trigger the start light. 9-mod final, Andy Thomas, your winner. Keith Curtis coming in second place. Kyle Tapio in number 3. Justin Thomas, number 4. Mason Rutledge in the number 5 spot.